We make the streams.
Guys, it's a beautiful morning here at Adam's house. Got the Supra, got all the white cars in the garage last night. So we messed, when we got here we had to mess with TJ's bag system. He had a big issue with that. But you guys seen that on live stream, lots of that stuff. We got the K Miata thing, and today is freaking drag racing day. So we are, I believe we're heading to Orlando Speed World, and we have the track from noon, I think, until 5. And hopefully the Supra starts. Here we go. Give her a second. But yeah, we have the track from 12 to 5, and then we're headed over to the shop real quick to grab the trailer because it has the drag slicks and wheels and tires and all that stuff in it. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, but if it was in the front.
Oh yeah.
What are we gonna run today, Tommy?
It's probably like a 980.
980. You heard it here first. First one first.
980.
What about you? What are you running?
750.
750. I mean, that's fair. Considering it makes way more power than the K.
Beat me by 2 seconds. Shoot. I'll beat you by 3 seconds. I got nitrous coming on the way.
Ooh.
So we made it out here to OSW for the drag racing. Got the Supra. Everybody's messing with their cars, doing some stuff. Cletus had some issues with his Corvette. Got Navo in his Evo. I really like this thing. I want one of these as a freaking. Do you think I should get one of these?
Trevor, you need to get an Evo, like ASAP.
As a daily?
Sure, why not?
How about this one?
Sell it. No, hell no.
Why?
You can get one like it.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I do like this with the wheels, and it's just white. It's pretty.
Shit, man.
What does the 311 RS mean?
It's Ryan Gates. Like, he made, like, this is not one of his cars,
Yeah.
but the parts came from him.
Okay.
But
So it's like a build.
he made like a limited edition, like Evo 10s and
Yeah.
like the seats.
Well, we need to go
wheels.
for a rip in this thing later.
Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay.
We can hear what the compression sounds like. Ooh, now we have a compression tester.
Guys, this is gonna be my very first drag race ever in the Supra. First ever time launching it, really, even at a drag strip. So I guess we'll freaking see how she goes. Hopefully all this stuff stays in here.
What happened when he shifted to the third? He kind of died out. Oh, too far.
Trying to mess with the two-step a little bit because it's a little bit too aggressive. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it down a little bit so it's more of like a rev limiter, but not like a launch control, like build boost type of deal, because I don't think I need that right now.
That's a lot less.
Alright, so we just adjusted the launch control down a lot, so it's actually not building, it's building like 3 pounds, but it's holding it at like 3,000 RPM. I think that's gonna be a lot better for launching, so it's just not blowing them off and building crazy amounts of boost. So it's a lot milder now. Here, watch, I'll show you. So I think that's a lot better.
Brent came over and helped me adjust a couple little settings, set the boost cut a little bit higher and added a little bit of fuel to the top line. Just because it's making a lot more down here, or it's kind of creeping to about 31 and a half pounds, and that's basically where it was set.
So I'm gonna go ahead and race this R34 real quick. That'll be a pretty cool race. I need to make sure ties around, but yeah. Brent and Jamie from PFI, they were helping me kind of coach me on like the launch control aspect of everything, and using the e-brake to kind of like load up on and get it to squat, and then so you get off the line a little bit better than just kind of blowing the tires off and spinning. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm having fun. I'm actually having fun like doing the drag race, and I think I'm really gonna like drag racing this car. And one thing about that, I guess, compared to drifting, is that it's, you know, it's for sure like you could look at your 60 foot, you could look at your mile an hour, you could look at all that other stuff. It's just funny talking to Jamie and Brent about it, because they're looking. So this was me versus Adam when I got the really good launch. Let's see, 11.8. They said if I could get the 330 to under 5, like a 4.9, it'll run a 10, which is that would be awesome. I'd love to run a freaking 10 in this thing, especially on street tires. So we're just on the 305 35 20s, but yeah, I'm stoked to run against this guy real quick. I think they're cleaning up some stuff on the track, and then we'll be able to go back out.
All right, so Trevor just ran against Adam with the new two-step setup. PFI helped. Here's the slip here, guys. I'll show you here. 128. So the trap's there.
Have like a circuit breaker next to the battery, and it's only 100 amp. So sometimes, like when this thing's like hot or cold, it takes a little bit more like amps to start it, and so it dropped it, and then it killed the settings in the ECU for when I ran against, I believe, the R34 and Adam. So yeah, I went ahead, did that, and actually saved it in there because I think it wasn't like a live thing. Adam's broke all his cars. The Supra's still doing right. Well, we need to keep it together, because I want to at least like do road course stuff and drifting stuff tomorrow. So this is his GT350R, and this thing ran like an 11.8, 11.9, and it was really close between us. So it'll be a good race. If I think something was messed up with it too. He broke this, that, and his BMW.
There's oil from somewhere out of the block.
Oh no.
Hey, let me get a jack stick.
Alright, I think we're R34ing it again. We're gonna get another shot. Alright, round 2. This is pretty good lineup, I think. So I think this one makes a little over 700. But I think the anticipation's getting both of us. But yeah, my launch right there, I just kind of, I don't know, like, I didn't let off of the e-brake, and I think I just killed it like that. But we'll see what we can do this next one. He's letting it cool down. The Leroy just ran down the track and I think oiled it just a little bit, so we're gonna wait for them to clean it up, and then we're gonna continue.
Just trying to practice my launch right now, but I could pretty much hold the e-brake all the way on its lock stop right there, so I'm going to go ahead, push that to the side and tighten up this e-brake so I could actually hold the car back a little bit more, because right now it's just pushing through it, and I think that's really affecting, you know, the ability to kind of hold it back on my launch.
I don't know where the boost cut is.
So Adam's R32 is on slicks. Trevor's still trying to dial in the launch, so let's see how she goes. Faster but slower.
Yeah.
Quicker but slower, I mean.
What was it?
129 at 11.52.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, 60 foot little was like one.
Should we just throw the radials on it?
Yeah, I think we're about 11.5 is where we're.
Or should I go do one more and ask them, and then I'll come?
No, I just talked to them, and even Brent's like, yeah, 11.4 on a fucking on a street tire is good. He's like, you're right there.
So see, there you traded the little bit of front half for the mile an hour.
The back half, yeah.
So with the better front half and the lower mile an hour, you have a lower time.
Yeah.
The quicker it gets out of the hole, the mile an hour won't be there, but the time comes down there.
Okay.
So.
Here.
So Cletus himself
I think I got a lot of pressure right now.
is gonna give her a rip.
Never driven this car, so give me a break.
Don't go too hard on him, guys.
I usually need a few passes.
You need your helmet?
Ah, screw it. Alright, where's the two-step button located?
It's just mile-an-hour based. So if you just go, it's 80% throttle under like 4,000 RPM. So just hit it, mash it, and it'll just be there. And then as soon as it hits a mile an hour, it goes off.
Copy that. Real bad.
That thing sounds good.
Did you see how it squatted coming out, man?
That's hot lap.
On a 20-inch wheel.
That's wild. That's awesome.
He keeps running into that limiter.
Dang, this thing is awesome though, man. Good for Trevor. It's a sick car for sure. They break up really bad. It was breaking up the whole pole.
We could turn it here. Let me see.
I let it out at first. What's that do?
What was the peak boost at?
I don't know.
It'll show it right there.
Oh, 16?
Let's play
No, it was
guess
in
your
30.
60 foot.
It was like da 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 da.
Yeah.
Hey, let's play guess your
Should I
60
just,
foot.
what was it?
We could guess it.
Well, what was it? 1.5?
159.
I'll do it again. I just gotta know if I can stay in it.
I think it's just blowing the fire out.
What's your plugs gap?
I think they're 1.8, but I was two-stepping a bunch yesterday, like driving a lot. So I mean, I have plugs in the radials.
We should put some fresh plugs in and like let them stab at it again.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to run it and if it starts kind of breaking up, get out of it, I guess.
Yeah,
or do you think it would be all right to stay in it? And
I'm not gonna, I'll feel it out. If it feels bad, then I'm just gonna let out again. I just didn't want to salvage your motor.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not too shabby. And the car's still running, so I feel okay. Yeah, I didn't break it. I didn't break it, Dad.
Now that he knows how it feels.
should I be the one?
Cool it down, yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them are fucked up.
That's crazy.
And then you get the radio on and you can get.
Huh? You got the stuff to change the plugs?
Just change them right here, yeah.
I mean, we could run over there.
Alright, right, Travis, let's get an update.
Alright, so Garrett Cletus, he just ran 11.22 at 1:28, and so I was doing a bunch of belligerent stuff with the two-step, and I think we kind of messed up the plugs because it was kind of sputtering, so I turned it down. So it should have been on like 26 pounds. It was hitting like 30, 31 earlier and kind of breaking up. So I think we're just gonna throw a new set of plugs in it, gap them down a little bit more, turn the boost back up, and maybe throw the radials on it. But I think it'd be rad to run a 10 on a street tire. It's just fun.
It's not like spinning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull them right now. We just gotta pull the
These are
coils.
the new ones?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and gap them. Racetrack gap.
Alright.
And that one goes in the front because it's all, I had to shave it down with the up towards this way. Or like a weed blower, like a turbo 400 tranny. That one ran like a 12.078, and that was the fastest I ever did. And I competed like the rest of the season in high school drags, and then I got into it. Yeah, I just did that.
The nice thing about drag racing is it's so quantitative. Like you can tell where and what you're doing wrong versus like you can have
Well, yeah,
you have a lot of good passes.
I just
but
like
you know when they're great.
Yeah, I like the challenge.
I do too.
Got every little bit and what I can fine tune into it.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that like I hate about drifting is it's subjective and it's judged. And,
yeah, it's like if the judge doesn't like your car, he can always just say, "Oh, he didn't do," you know. But in drag racing.
It's gonna go at 10. It's gonna go at 10.
It's gonna go.
10 on a street 20.
I'm gonna be sad that like Cletus is gonna be the one to do it first, but at least like.
Well, then we'll just put the radio on, and then you'll go at 10.
Yeah, we'll put it. No, but it's just I think driver mod, because I mean obviously it drives the fastest freaking stick shift Chevrolet in like the world, literally, and he like gets off the line with that thing, and the way this thing got off the line, it was like when he was driving. That's crazy. All right, so we gapped the plugs down, turned up the rev limit.
Yep.
And so what do you think she's got in her?
1081.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
The helmet too.
Yeah. You have to scoot the seat all the way back again, but
Rev limit? Hey, 79.
I think it's 78. No, it might have been 79.
79.
The right pedal. Yeah. You guys are searching for that perfect spot.
Like right here. That's the right. Yeah.
Right there. That's the spot. Walk out.
I'm trying to. So right here it's yanked off. So the right.
Out here it's gone. Here's better.
Do we have a spray? Hey, do we have a?
It's better.
Yeah, but do we have a spray for here?
What was it?
11.3 at 133.
With a 1960 foot.
Oh! I think the clutch was nice and hot earlier, and it was just perfect.
Yeah.
We can let cool. I think it'll be good now. Third back. We got it.
Third time's the charm.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
Will that guy grab the front half?
Alright, so tell us what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna go full spool. Let this thing rip.
We're going for a 10. Should be easy.
Yeah, now check these out. There we go, boys. So you have to hit, so just go wide open throttle right now.
Alright.
So but if
Go 80%.
it has to go 80% before like 4,500 RPM.
Copy that.
He rolled, so it took way too much time.
That red limiter sounded way higher than the other one.
Yeah. Damn. Even still at 14.5. That's nuts.
Yeah.
It sounds so goddamn good. That first shift sounded amazing.
He went 8. Yeah, he rolled.
One 8, I think it rolled.
Oh my God! Just let it go green and then go. Don't worry about the light.
Clutch is just too hot. Damn.
Hit my boss up.
Yeah, man. Just if you don't, because a lot of times I don't answer them. I don't know.
Loved it. I'm kind of sad that I broke it though.
That's alright.
At least it's not like broken. You can still drive it. It's just got something weird going on.
Yeah, it's like this clutch is like way softer than anything I've ever felt.
Listen, I don't offer anything but full send. Like, I was giving it my all, and it left so good on the last one. And I go for second, I'm like, oh, the trans broke because it was in second, but the clutch was just on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's,
I think it just wants you to do it.
Yeah. It's just
like,
saving
like,
the tent
for redneck out of here. Where's my owner?
Yeah. We need him to. He needs to run a 10. So what are you thinking time wise? It was like.
I think with the way that it 60-footed and 330'd and would have 330'd on that, it would have been like a mid to high 10.
Yeah, 60.
Dude, like, the thing with Leroy is like he can have the best 60-foot ever, but the power has to carry through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the 330 and a stick car is key. And it felt like it had a really good one on that pass.
Yeah.
And if you had a little bit more power up top and everything, dude, definitely could go a high 9.
Nice.
Definitely down the road. But seat time is key, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is, like I said, this is the first time driving a like drag racing stick shift
awesome,
car, and
dude. You did awesome.
yeah, I just thought drag racing was boring. So, I mean,
it's the best, man. I love it.
So challenging.
well, no, I was saying it earlier, but like you were saying, you could actually gauge and see.
Yeah, it's super quantitative. Like you get hard numbers where you messed up, where you can do better, every pass, and then you work on each one, put it all together, and make the freaking rip of your life.
And that's the thing, it teases you. You see a good 330, but then you screw up somewhere, and you're just like, well, if I can put these all together.
Yeah, it's just like a big equation
Then
of
when
like.
you put it all together, if
So rewarding.
Yeah.
And then you break stuff, and then you're like,
So
damn.
rewarding.
But
Yeah.
it's still fun because
Yeah.
you can just thrash on it right there.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Go again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, to me, like it gives me more purpose for this car because like all I did with it was work on it.
It's tough.
You know.
If it survived me beating on it
Yeah.
on a drag strip, then it can literally survive anything. Especially if you put a bias ply tire on it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much you can do to it to break it with a bias ply
Damn.
after what I just did to it.
Yeah.
And just maybe crank up turn it up a little bit more.
Yeah, let it
So the
be.
timing is like 12.5 degrees, like
Oh
full.
my god.
Like.
Brother.
Yeah.
Dude.
With ethanol.
I mean, you're talking on this thing from starting at 12 degrees, I bet it'd pick up 30 horse a degree.
Yeah.
Per
Absolutely.
degree. You get it up to at least 16 degrees and probably go a 9.
Damn.
Yep.
Pretty awesome,
Way
man.
rad.
How you doing? Well, sweet. Well,
Hey, thank you,
yeah.
man.
Thanks for driving it, letting
Hell
me
yeah, dude. This is
seeing the
blast.
potential that driver mod in it. Definitely,
So
it gives me the.
yeah, and
I see-
you did super good today.
really
Like,
Yeah, no, I was
I was
just
so
I was stoked to feel like it launching and like squatting, and I appreciate all the info. Like,
yeah.
You were pre-staging it nice.
Yeah.
You were loading
Hell
it
yeah.
good.
From where you started to where you ended, it's like
Yeah,
awesome.
night and day.
way rad.
Hell yeah.
well, sweet.
Safe travels.
Well, we need 10-second car coming soon.
It's
10
it's
seconds.
a 10-second car for sure.
I feel like I owe you a 10-second car.
No, I think I owe myself a 10-second car.
You got
That's what it is. All right, guys. Well, safe travels.
Hey, man. Thank you. See you
Later.
later.
See you guys.
Thank you.
See, man.